Well, we're about to find out whether or not Plano's chances of getting back into the series are indeed a mirage.
Oh, they started T-side. How exciting.
Yeah, I think so. They actually get a chance to play it this time around, right?
Yeah, why not? Same kind of thinking on Inferno. You tend to have the first game or the first map of the day, you tend to start on the aggressive side just to get awakened a little bit. But you know as well, to Hugo's point, you were struggling on that CT side of this map before, so maybe feeling a little bit more comfortable on that T side. The first set's a nade down. Okay, I was gonna say they might have read this play. We had a bit of a mid fake for FURIA. Art is still there, but it was supposed to be a bit of a B execute with Caserado's nades as well. Might still be with that entry, but also have plenty of time here if they want to rotate back. We see where Art's in CT spawn.
Yeah, this is a B play, all right. And, well, KNG's about to find out, although he's watching. Oh, he looks away. Oh. Timing is everything, and he looks back and finds Art on the flank. Now the B play has to come in. They know that the jig is up, and KNG has dropped the bomb with a second kill. Still standing for a second at least. FURIA now on the rocks, on the ropes, 2 on 3, and Leo is not giving them room either to plant. He's pushed in off of Cat. He will get cleaned out at least, and now the post-plant favors FURIA somehow.
At least the comps are there for Plano. The fact that KNG is actively spotting that, and 2-on-2 retake as you mentioned there, Hugo, but Yuri was really low. Not gonna help though when you're landing these headshots. Pistol round on the board for Plano. Good retake.
Damn. Good awareness from KNG. Definitely a call coming in that, yeah, okay, could have had a player sneak by, could have had a flank on you. And wow, what a shot from him to deal with it. Even finding that bomb player as well really puts things into the air for FURIA. On what was a very convoluted fake as well. They had nades A early, then they went back to a late mid, getting in on that flank. Everything for FURIA. They were all over the place. And now they're going to force.
Yeah, makes sense. Plant down. Very common to buy on rounds like this. Vinny drops an AK to someone as well, gets himself a deagle. 3 AK buy though, it's a really strong buy for FURIA.
Pretty unreal.
Yeah. Plano though, smart enough. No SMGs, 5 ARs. Bit of a early mid control here as well for Leo. FURIA starting this off a bit of a 2-3 default. Expecting a bit of a push, or at least to listen in, see if they can spot some information from Plano. Not happening though, so Yuri just walks up to A, runs into Henny, he goes down, but as I say that, trades are in here as well. Slow round. Kills have been traded, but been coming off of just some information play. Not hitting a bomb site just yet.
Oh man, Caserato, yeah. I don't know how he's still going. I don't know how he's still able to hang around here in Con. Leo should have this dead to rights, right? And this is the AK that could be about to get lost here. There it is. Dropped down in Con for Junior and Vinny. They're up against it now, out through ramp, the AK chasing them down, and Vinny put in the dirt shortly thereafter. The conversion is locked in for Plano, and now they're looking to get this 3-0 start solidified. Good beginning over on their map pick.
Another hero AK. Caserato drops it over. No fear for Art, and he puts it to good use. 2 kills through the smoke.
Jesus.
What?
Okay then. Yeah, I mean, it's still risky here. Yeah, 5-on-3 situation. B is completely open. as I say that because of that. But it's 4 non-armored opponents here on the FURIA side. But I mean, yeah, they're taking a gamble here, Plano. Bomb plant goes down here without any trades.
You have to save, don't you?
Yep.
Oh, it's so sad. It's always a classic where we say, oh, if only they knew how low they were. But really, if only, you know, Plano knew that it was just one rifle with nothing. We have Glock players in this round. Like, yeah, sure, art's a hard one to get past, but once you do, the round, fairly easy. But it's not, you know, in the wheelhouse for Plano. It's not being considered. And rightly so, with the way that that round begins.
At least with the 3 saved weapons here, unless they go down. Could have been worse for Plano. This could have been a late round kind of execute. They still saved a bunch of nades, and even Henny picks up an M4. We should be seeing a rebuy at least from Plano. Lucas can be dropping a weapon. Even an M4 if he wants. He would have a smoke as well to his name, so probably what you should be seeing.
Well, they couldn't win their 4th, but they can win the 3rd. Look at these shots again.
Oh my God.
Wow. It's based off nothing, is it? Just sees some shots through the window smoke and fires back. That's what we love Art for, when he does things like that. Let's see if it's repeatable. Running out through middle. He sees that lower drop, so there's info here for FURIA. They're not really looking at it, though. They're going back to Group A, rather, even Queserato leaving to get that bomb. This does mean the underplayer, Leo, is going to have some info early. Oh, sorry, it's VSM, rather, pushed up. So at this point, they know it's A, but when those smokes come in, you a lot of the time will have to respect them unless they want to throw out, you know, util of their own to try and push ahead of the jungle smoke. KNG's committed. He's going to try and reposition as the flashes come in. He doesn't even know where he's running, but he finds some safety, a pocket of air, perhaps going up the ladder and trying to find this Palace player. Perfect play, but all the missed shots, and Yuri kills him out from the ramp. Leo, smoke's faded now. He's on a hard one, 6 health. They're all around him. There's a big flank coming in. VSM trying to get that kill. Junior watching with the AWP. Doesn't know that VSM's close. And Junior hits the shot. Wow, all that flank for nothing. All the info for nothing. And even with Vinny hopping over the site, the round is still controlled by FURIA. 3 alive. And yeah. Plano knew exactly what was going on, but they couldn't stop it.
Reactionary play.
This is...
Go ahead, Harry.
Go on. Nah, man, Robin, I mean...
I was just going to say, reactionary play from FURIA there. Art spots Plano wanted to do a bit of a mid setup, maybe even underpass. See them kind of set up and fall back. Not expecting a lot of Plano members to essentially be holding that A-bomb site. Do a really good job there. It's a bit of a brawl. But they do stabilize and puts Plano now then on that eco. And they essentially have nothing. P250 on Leo. Trying to save as much money as you can. Had this been a double save, you would have at least seen some pistol buys. Bare minimum.
Ooh, this little one way. I was going to say, man, if there's one guy who knows his one ways, knows what you're going to try and do around them, it's someone like pre-fires KNG out of the round and goes on to double up. So this anti-eco looking like it's going to get dodged for the most part. Art has secured the A-bomb site. He's made the call and the bomb is rotating in. So this round is as good as done. FURIA, they don't even commit to the hunt, right? They just say, well, you know, they got USPs, man. We've got more to lose than to gain from chasing this kill. So they let them live if they want to. FURIA are going to find themselves up in the lead. Junior might even get some peeks from the catwalk just to, you know, like build a bit of confidence up. There's a kill to VSM. And And like I say, this round was done. Ever since Art got those entries and wrapped into the A bomb site, there was never a chance. The B stack was avoided. It's good. It's a nice, clean third round up on the board. Very important to try and establish your money over on this T side. Rounds like that help tremendously. So yeah, not even a point of damage done.
Another big rifle round, though, for Plano. No AWP on it. Leo's going to try and take some space in mid. There's no one here right now. Art's gone back to grab the bomb from spawn, going towards B. 2 players on that A site, including the AWP, which is looking for a fight towards jungle, not getting it. Leo flashed all the way up to the top of middle. Art hears that coming, and now he's going to drop the bomb, try and take this fight to Leo, who's very close. Nice shot. Leo in good form right now. He showed that back on Nuke. Might not matter though, B's getting taken. KNG's just left the bomb site, he's so low, he didn't want to give it up from B market. And he's trying to re-aggro, but they're already deeper than he's ready for. KNG coming in on this flank, hit good timing. Junior just checked it. Might be able to backstab the bomb if Vinny doesn't jump out in time, but oh, it's the AWP instead going down. Lucas now in the market. Bomb getting planted. They know they're getting flanked, boxed into a cage in this B bomb site. K-Serato, though, does break one of the bars off, get control of that kitchen, and now the retake just got a lot harder.
It's actually a huge bit of control to have as well, because KNG has left lower and is now wrapping in through market. If this kill comes in from K-Serato, suddenly you know that the apartments is now clear, right? The guy that was there has gone all the way back. You've seen the boost at short side. And yeah, you know, doesn't even need to come to that. The decision to save is made from Plano. They give this round up. And FURIA are now starting to build up a lead they can be happy with, 4-2. You know, you've got Art at over $10,000, so money's not going to be a problem for FURIA for a while. It's going to be a constant issue for Plano till they eventually win a round. And it's going to feel like a real grind if you're this CT side. I think that is the best way to describe it. You know, like you've got to get through some serious money before you get FURIA onto pistols. And you've got next to nothing to do that with. So, not an easy spot to be in. Not a spot you'd be envious of. But on the back of the save, they've at least got guns out again.
And we saw the gamble there from Plano. As you mentioned, KNG was low, so he kind of left to be bomb site by his lonesome, but I think FURIA, especially on this map, do a really good job on working the sides. Art goes down here, but not expecting Vinny to be that close up in Palace.
Oh, these timings, man.
It is a retake setup here though for Plano. 2 guys in CT spawn, plenty of nades as well if that were to happen.
Oh, Sam, man, he just can't see the lower lurk. It's going to come in and be a big problem to the side.
Oh my god, VSM.
No way.
Oh,
surely
if there was an award for like the most timings missed, it's going to him.
They've got to get the bomb down. These smokes are going to fade soon. The time's ticking. There's the kill finally coming in from K-Serato. But now look, it's open season. These CTs can peek in at their pleasing. And Leo's got the jungle player cut off. Finally, a smoke allows him to cross. They're going to try and get the plant in. No one's stopping it. Junior gets it down in time, and he hits a shot to follow up. One more.
Nice.
And Junior's got it. Only on Leo coming in from middle. They don't know. He's walking the smoke. Junior's still posted CT. The bomb is for K-Serato at least. Junior can't afford to die here. He might not have a choice on such low health.
Oh, Leo out into the open. Ooh, very aware. Seems to have a good read on where they are in the 1v2.
Oh, that's a mess.
Oh, that's such a shame. It's one of those, yeah, he tries to jump up. That throws everything off, right? They hear him. He knows they've heard him. it's really, really sad because you could tell he knew where both those players were. Like, you know, there was no question of, oh, has he got the read right? Like, nah, he knew what he was doing. But that one little missed jump just kind of throws the entire well-played, like, well-thought-out round into chaos. Oh, that's unfortunate. Still, great stuff out of FURIA. Love what we're getting out of them. A completely different game to the first time we saw them and Plano go head-to-head.
I mean, we can see why they picked the T side, right? They're actually getting to play it firstly, but also, you know, just very suffocating.
That's what I was going to mention, exactly that, the suffocating part, because I feel like they're doing a really good job even on that round, right? It's not like Plano's doing anything in particularly wrong. They had a good idea there of a retake setup, had plenty of nades for it, but FURIA, they take just the map control that they just so happen to take and then add to that with the timing for VSM. Been very patient play from him. Silent boost here as well.
Love it. Art in the window is terrifying. KNG is holding on though, very, very safe. Ollie and Ladder seeing if Art gets anything coming his way. That's not the case. He's going to have to move eventually, and he runs with his knife out to try and jump over the murder hole. KNG already threw it. Henny through the smoke with a shot, and Lucas covers KNG from the site. These Deagles are doing dastardly work, and now a 5-on-2. Got a lurker in Palace. Smoke's fading there. Junior with a pistol out. Doesn't want to AWP, but might have to give it to them instead. This is a terrifying situation for FURIA. It was going so well. And now anything but. Oh, that's so sad. Junior didn't cover. And now in a 1-on-4.
Yeah, what a hold from Plano here as well. Do a good job on the stack there. KNG doesn't have to necessarily be peeking away from that angle. Just needs to cover the window area. We had Lucas by ticket there holding connector. That's why that setup worked. And yeah, I think just what Plano needed. Last 5 rounds to FURIA. Done a really good job, as we mentioned, on that T side so far. Not that they've done anything crazy, just been defaults into good reactionary play. D setup here this time around though.
I love this round from Yuri. Not Yuri, Art rather. I was going to say, it looked like an Art play. Yeah. I was very confused as to why Yuri was there. I just can't read numbers, man. Always a problem.
It's called counting, mate.
Yeah. Runs down the short side. Unfortunately, it's something Plano were more than ready for. And for Vinny. And Junior. They will just be sat back in the apartments.
He's got a 3-word limit. I'm feeding him coins right now to get more words out of him.
And, well, with 45 seconds left, they will get wrecked by KNG. Junior.
Stop now, I've had enough of whatever this is.
Yeah, no, it's a lot, man. This is just how slow the round is, though. That's the thing.
They lose to a B,
yeah,
right?
Man, everyone dies. You're just 2 guys chilling out in a flat, having a good time.
Yeah, man.
That's relatable, Hugo, isn't it? Will just be a save.
Wow, 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 wow.
Devastating B defense, man. You know, when you win the round in the first 3 gunfights in the first 10 seconds, it was always going to be pretty uneventful.
Yeah, I mean, it's a really quick round coming in from FURIA here. As you mentioned with Art, there's a good spawn into mid. Trying to get some early map control into that snappy B exec. As soon as that happens, yeah, it's about a minute to save that weapon. Another pause coming in from FURIA.
I'm liking the
Yeah, I
look
see
of
the
where
tats.
Plano are playing.
Nice tats.
Yeah, it's like
good tats
the
on
right,
BSM.
the right side is the CS arm, I guess. Maybe he's just gonna keep on filling that out. But yeah,
He
I
needs to
think
get a...
What would you get tattooed on your right arm of Laren?
my right arm is already fully tattooed.
Oh yeah, of course. Well,
Nice.
hang on, I couldn't. Oh wait, have you got both arms, or is it actually just the right
No,
arm?
just the right. I just have the sleeve on the right. My left is naked. So maybe that's the
Yeah.
CS arm.
You ever looking to change that?
I
This
told
isn't me
myself.
offering a tattoo. You.
I
Just
told
curious.
myself I wanted to do the sleeve, and I'm done. Not
Do you
sure
have
what I
any
would.
CS tattoos?
No. Nothing.
Why don't you get a 1-to-1 scale Freiburg on
I'll
your
do,
arm?
1-to-1.
944 on the left chest.
Oh, no.
Someone asked me, I just say it's the best day of my life.
Yeah, the best day.
Getting reamed up by Polish fans and Polish teams in the final. It's great.
At least put like 87 and 0 or something, you know.
Maybe both. Maybe that's
Could
one of
also
his
get
ass
a could also get a receipt tattooed of the money that you're owed. You know?
Is that the
Something to
forehead
think
tattoo,
about.
Richard?
What was that? Sorry.
Is that the forehead tattoo?
Yeah, maybe. So everyone can see it. I do believe if you have an outstanding like IOU tattooed on your body, the people who owe it you are obliged to pay out on your death. So that's something to think about.
Oh.
Well, hopefully the Winstrike X players can do that as well. Probably not alone.
I think if we were all getting esports tattoos of all the money we were owed by various entities, we'd all be able to
advertising
join
at
the
that point.
circus like that guy from X-Files. Like,
They're like
be
gang
covered
members
from
at
head
that
to
point.
foot.
Oh no!
The knives.
You like that, you really do. Statement from Furia.
Right.
Yeah.
So we all gonna get match and E
Like I said, I'm, you know,
have a great
Yeah.
time.
I'll get an Avela tattoo on my chest.
Get a Vela tattooed just across your bare chest. Him like throwing a kickboxing punch or something like that.
No, just
Because he just has like the world's most fucked like listing of jobs you've ever heard.
No, I'm just gonna get my favorite casting trio tattooed on my chest. You know, James, Dan, and Avela.
Yeah, the iconic trio, right? You would have been forgiven for saying like, you know, Anders, Semler, Demon, everyone's favorite. Queserato, up in the apartments. Selling a bit of a fake and keeping the attention over here towards B.
No one's safe today, are they? Just how we like
It's
it.
Everyone going through their
esports, are they
invoices.
ever?
It's all a matter of time.
Have we ever owed Richard Lewis money? Look it up right now. Right now, we need the details. Oh, Art dead. And there's more where that came from. Oh, Plano, are they ready for it? Vinny. Oh, it's just a mow down, man. This A bomb site is closed today. Didn't you get the memo? Oh, Queserato trying to brave these hellish waters all alone, but a little too choppy. And he's on the receiving end of VSM.
Yeah, 6-5 now. Plano is starting to stabilize a little bit. It's around in between for Furia here, but they have at least started to put more money on the board. Double up setup as well in KNG and Henny. A lot of A presence this round. Not going to be needed though. VSM trying to spot someone up in mid, but Junior's there waiting.
That was a dirty kill, man. It was a jiggle from VSM. Didn't seem like there was enough body to grab for Junior, but he's got it.
And again, we see the same thing from Plano, right? Leaving B completely open. I feel like Furia does have a good read on that. We do know that VSM is the B player normally. He's the one that goes down. But in both of these two situations, KNG has kind of left that This should be another save. Sure, it's a 4-on-4 bomb being planted though. Unless you get a quick kill here on CT, it's totally fine to have a bit of a save call here if you're feeling that this retake's not going to go your way. Lucas already running away from it as well.
Damn.
Yeah.
And yeah, KNG is just floating a lot on this AWP, which is fine usually, but like you said, short player dead early, no one there to fill the void. And yeah, great reads out of FURIA all through and through. Another easy round coming down to just 1 kill. That can't keep happening.
No, and sure, we go back to it, right? Had FURIA ended up just picking mid there and just gone for an A split, Plano would have looked like geniuses, right? So at least, nonetheless, they are going with the gamble and they're sticking with it. We don't see Plano members either, you know, actively going for these re-peaks and just dying with the guns that they're trying to keep. So it's a boring one. It at least allows them to have another, it's a very strong buy here for little to no cost. About 11k spent there compared to the usual 35, 40k.
Ooh. Easy peasy for KNG. But luckily Art was there to grab the AWP if he did die, and Keserato looking for a free B bomb site might come down again for FURIA. One man still here though, and KNG on rotate. Ooh, he's seen him and he catches him dropping nades. It looked like Keserato had evaded the AWP, but instead now KNG is committed to the site. Meanwhile, it was only one man on a bit of a fake. Art's back in the window as he often is, this time with the AWP. And A looks tempting as ever.
Yeah, bombs up in mid though, so you're just gonna have to go and grab that before making a move. I think it's back to a B split now instead.
Oh.
Vinny walking out to B.
Well, that kind of fell apart at the seams, didn't it, right? Having to go back and get the bomb, it just left all 3 players very, very split up. Art dies to a CT peak that he never could have seen coming. And then at that point, you know, you're in like a 2-on-4. You're trying to just find anything that works. Vinny dies at B, and I think, you know at that point, if you're FURIA, there's not really much hope left in the round. Nice recovery from Plano, keeping this nice and tight, bringing the money of FURIA to its knees, and if they win this, they send FURIA into round 15 with nothing. So, very, very good chance to win out the half if you get this round. FURIA, they've gone for all the marbles with this force buy. Put it all on the line, going for broke with this A play. The opener, VSM and Lucas, the men to get it. No one's checking underneath the palace, and so VSM has just got a lot of freedom to get away with murder. Keserato has got into the B site while all this has been going on. The bomb was back here on A, so it's having a rotate round on Junior. Keserato, how long can you hold on to this B bomb site? How long can you stop Plano from rotating in and ending the round? This lower flank could be everything from KNG. Junior holding for it, but 2 questions spring to mind. 1, how long do you hold for? 2, does this lack of head armor come back to punish you in any way? The USP's been dealt with, but the AK no, and it drops the bomb up in the apartment. So for Keserato, all alone, not much of a hope in hell in winning this 1v3.
It's a worthy save. It's actually a very worthy save. You wouldn't have had a rifle with armor next round anyway. So here's the only way you're going to do it. Last round of the half coming up. Nice try for Junior. He did read that walk-up from KNG, right? They knew that they could come up under. No mid-control. But yeah, second player is the surprise. That's going to be equaled up at 7-7.
No money on FURIA either. Coming into this essentially having pistols for last round. Maybe that should mean a Plano half win. It's not this side that we are worried about for Furia. Plano's T side last time they played each other was fantastic.
Oh, that's
Yikes.
nice. All right, all right.
Oh, he got out.
Don't know how Ark is able to survive
What?
in a spot
What?
like that.
No.
And VSM's dead as well.
You may have pressed your mute button, Harry.
Yeah, or unplug the cable maybe. Oh, I hear
yeah,
myself now. Yeah, they've definitely done something over there.
Yep.
Oh, is it better?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
back
here
now.
we go.
You're
Welcome
back in the
back.
game.
What
Back
happened
in the game.
there?
I have no idea what
Did
just
the cable
happened.
get yanked out, Harry?
It was maybe.
Excitement. Excitement.
But we have all the time in the world to fix problems as the half comes to a close and Furia win it out on their T side. We'll be back in just a moment with the second half after the break.
Last time we were on Mirage, Plano handed out a furious beatdown, which has prompted a furious reaction from Furia. Not my best, but, you know, they can't all...
Better than my throw to break, Richard. So
Yeah, I mean, you know
if
what?
that's your standard,
Yeah.
you're fine.
I mean, yeah, the ones that... We'll be right back in the thing. You did.
Yeah.
You went full Joe Biden at the end of your throw.
Sooner rather than later. Where am I? Who am I? I don't know. We'll have to find out. It's a bit of an explosion, a very slow and tepid one into this A site, but they finally go after that kill. 4 players out the palace into the bomb site, and Furia playing retake.
It's quiet, waiting for the smokes to disappear. Sure, it's a retake, but it's one smoke on Vinny. And nice setup here for Plano on the CT side.
Oh,
I think it's pretty safe to say, looking like a Plano pistol before that sequence happened.
Just notice you said, "Who am I?" there, Hugo. Perhaps in some spare time, definitely check that movie out. But it's a Jackie Chan film called "Who Am I?" Hilarious premise. He crashes in the jungle and gets total amnesia, memory loss, and the only thing he can sort of say is "Who am I?" So the tribes people that find him call him "Who am I?"
who am I? Who am
Yeah.
I? That's cool. Okay.
Yeah, and basically, it's a quest, incredibly deceptive, though the title is, to find out who he is. It's really, really good.
I wouldn't have guessed that one, honestly. But no, I will. I actually will check that out. That sounds good. I like a bit of Jackie Chan.
Yeah, nice guy. Advertised milk. Cool dude. Did other things, obviously, but...
Yeah, no, that's what he's known for. His line of dairy products.
No,
Right now.
he just advertises general milk from cows. He doesn't make his own. I want to make that clear, Hugo.
Yeah. Okay.
It is just cow's milk that he advertises.
I wasn't thinking.
It would have been
anything
cool
else,
if it was
yeah.
like Jackie Man Milk or something like that, right? That would have been sick.
Jackie Man Milk. That will be in
Actually,
the nightmares tonight.
One of the, funny we get onto a milk-based topic here.
Okay.
Our nickname for Alu is the milkman.
Yeah.
Why was that?
All those Milky Bars, I hope.
It was something to do with Milky Bars.
Yeah.
And then we used the line, the milkman's always coming, to describe Alu. And that's just, you know, it's just stuck, man. It's big. Milkman Alu.
Milky Bars are rad though.
You a big
Candy
milky
Milky
bar fan?
Maybe maybe that's part of the S tier rating instead of GeoGuessr.
Should you we should get you a copy pasted for Flaren and his Milky Bars. I don't know. Does anyone laugh at them? Hugo, you always laugh at them. You read
Sometimes.
every copy pasta
Not
that
everyone.
comes across.
Sometimes. And my favourite latest copy pasta is that you're an Amish toy boy, Harry. That's
that was a good
that's
one.
a top 3 for sure.
It was boy toy. To be fair.
Oh, boy
Yeah.
toy. Sorry, very different. You know,
Yes.
don't confuse them.
Yes.
Richard, you want to break down the difference between a boy toy
And a toy boy, yeah.
for our audience who maybe don't know?
Yeah, I mean, we can definitely make that a segment if you want. So
I'm getting educated here, Richard. So yeah, I would love it.
right. Well, a toy boy. A toy boy, you see, is typically a younger male partner,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
So if you see a couple and there's an age gap, you would say of the younger man in the relationship, that's a toy boy.
Okay.
A boy toy,
yeah.
which
Go on.
is still a younger man in that relationship, but typically used almost exclusively for sex.
So which one is Harry again?
Harry's the boy toy.
Oh, okay. That makes it. Yeah.
Which I think.
so I'm the sex
Twitch,
one.
Yeah, I think that Twitch chat guy that said you were a boy toy knew the difference between toy boy and boy toy, and specifically wanted to condemn your personality.
Oh
You're
my
not
God.
You're not worth dating long term, Harry. You're just a sex thing. In many ways, it's the worst burn of all time. We'll be back with Richard's Dictionary Corner
Yeah.
next series.
Oh.
While I was getting a bit of
Wow.
a course there,
Yeah,
we had a bit of a
I
close
wasn't
round
ready
as
for
well
this.
there.
Oh, did we? Did we, Robin?
We did, yeah, we did. Almost a 1 versus 2 for Plano, but the FURIA ended up getting the better of him there. Sure that the audience do enjoy hearing or watching some Counter-Strike while getting a bit of a lesson as well in slang.
Slang, yeah. Good save. Well, definitely the hardest segue, and so the easiest way to do it is just by using the word as we get back into the game between FURIA and Plano. Anyone's match right now. So Plano's map pick. FURIA looking for the 2-0.
Yeah, we know Plano really good on this T side as well. I think for FURIA, best case here, winning a round and then forcing Plano on this bit of a wonky buy. Still a strong one, still one you want to be a little bit mindful for, especially when you don't have an AWP on your side either. Same thing for Plano, completely leaving this A area IS lonesome. So had we seen a potential CT side push, it would have been completely open for him. A lot of information to be gained there. Really slow round here. FURIA is not giving them anything. Very defensive setups as well. We see it here. Obviously through the smoke and X-ray, the positions for K-Serrato and Vinny. The bomb site, Art goes down now in mid, forcing a rotate. But we know here, There's not enough time left, so Plano kind of forced to be hitting this B-bomb site.
Oh, had to hit that one, finishing the job. The Vinny started, nice nade onto KNG. What a part, 8 seconds, forget it, not happening, no round, no chance. KNG just looked for a kill, and Yuri won't let it happen. 4 frags for him. He looked excellent on Nuke, and now he's bringing that into the CT side of Mirage as well. Furia up in the lead.
You really want to get the bomb plant there if you're a Plano. Really slow round, we see it here. It's 2 rounds back-to-back for Furia. But only 1 bomb plant so far on this T side. Forcing them on a full save. So Furia, best way here to kind of stabilize. Get some more money in the bank for future rounds. But yeah, not expecting the double play there from Furia over at B Apps the previous round. Just staying alive, going back and working the man advantage. It's really a difficult situation to be in there for Plano. Really nowhere safe to plant at that point either. Nice hold here also. Say that Junior goes down. It's unfortunate. Probably didn't need to happen, but still 4 members alive.
So badly.
Yeah, they were trying to give it to him. That's why I didn't see the trade.
Well, the hardest kill is the last one when it comes to the ace, but 4 will do. Junior stepping up 21 and 10 as well, and he actually also looked really good on Nuke. You know, he was holding his own rather with the AWP. Vinny's had a quiet game, which is strange to see, but it's not really held Furia back.
Yeah, he's really been put on these really difficult spots though, Junior. So I mean, I feel for him a little bit, because as you mentioned, Hugo, even on the previous map, it was somewhat quiet, but he was hitting the shots he needed, right? The Bram player there, we mentioned yesterday as well, I think on Overpass, and it's actually on the Mirage game as well, we noticed that he was left alone on B. The rest of the 4 Furia members were just playing by themselves, so I think absolutely it's nice to see him kind of have a good performance, one of the better ones. He had a good map yesterday, I believe, as well.
Oh, the timing. Oh, KNG could have killed Yuri crossing out the bomb site. Instead, he looks back to shore and then misses to Vinny. It's the orb getting tagged low. Junior gets out. Yuri not quite as fortunate, but these re-peaks on the A site are just annoying. Yuri started off strong by opening up onto the ramp, and now Art's getting another player as they filter out 1 by 1. 2 on 4. Leo just trying to grab a kill. They're not giving him one, though. Even Junior is not facing, although maybe he could have, maybe he should have, because Leo's found Queserato and Junior unable to trade. Still, 40 seconds, you pretty much have to commit here. Bomb's checking spawn, but Art isn't in a hurry. And it can't stay here forever. Luca's going to go for the big check. This is huge. If he gets this kill, the round is thrown up into the air, but Art wins the fight. And now it's the opposite. Now it's the bomb lost in unrecoverable position. 1 on 3, no time for it. And Junior finally finds the space to peek.
Yeah, man, that is such a huge deal that Art wins that. I love that Lucas even goes back to consider it, right? That's the kind of Art effect in play. You know, you're always having to worry about the back line when you're up against this guy. I did notice that I think we lost someone from O Plano there. Dropped out of the server. So just waiting to get them back in. It's great, you know, to have a more activated Furia today. It really is, you know, and I think it's great for everyone, right? Like, good for Furia, great for us, means we get a more exciting series, but I think most importantly, this is good for O Plano, right? Like, the first time they faced each other, I don't think anyone can disagree. Furia, it didn't look like their regular selves at all. And that's not trying to take it away from O Plano. I just don't think you want that caveat by it, right? Even Vinny kind of put a bit of a caveat by it by saying, yeah, you know, we didn't really play up to our normal standard. We're still the best team in Brazil. Well, now you're getting Furia in that form, right? You're getting them in the form that was so scary out in NA for so long. And so if O Plano do manage to take this the distance, you know, it's even more credit to them. Right now, though, Furia are pulling ahead. Just a partial investment in this round, but we've seen O Plano get away with these kind of rounds before.
Yeah, there are no freebies by any means. Armored Eagles, 2 flashbangs as well. Definitely can open up a bomb site with this.
Oh.
Art gets spotted. This only really KNG here, but he's getting a lot of free map control. Doesn't get spotted. Oh my god, completely walked past. I feel like there's some bad comps there. For FURIA's side. Art, obviously, when he's forced to fall back, should at least be a call of saying that they could jump into window.
Oh yeah, that was important. Junior comes back off of A to check KNG. It's still getting out of control. The Eagles with kills all over the map. B is empty. Junior is trying to hold on right now. It's just a 2v4 for FURIA. Bomb is out A, sticking it. No cover! Junior, a free kill. And now the round thrown into disarray. 10 seconds, they've got to grab the bomb. They've got to do it now. K-Serato's covering it. He's got a great position to deal with this round. Junior, oh, one more shot, he's hit it. And forget the bomb plot. You need both frags in 5 seconds. He's done some damage, but no conversions on those kills. And Leo puts them both in the red, but can't get a single frag. That's such a shame. And it already comes down to that open plant, right? There was nowhere safe to plant. Default covered, open covered, as you can see, and planted for short. Well, that's where K-Serato was eventually. However, that probably, at that point in time, was the best position on triple.
I don't know. It is, to your point, right? Yeah, based on where we do see all of the Plano members, yeah, probably it is the best plant if he does go down, right? Because you have connector, but it is a really bad plant when you do think about the cover, right? We do know that Plano had one member up in Palace, but the way that you plant, he doesn't even have to wide swing. There's no way for that Palace member to even spot the CT player as he's killing the bomb planter there.
Yeah, and how great is it, can I say, that we're getting a good game out of Junior? You know, like, we've homed in on him a lot. I think a lot of people have been looking at this guy. A lot of people have been wondering, like, where's that Junior that was just dominating back in NA? He's here for this Mirage map. That much is for certain. 25 kills, head and shoulders above anyone else on his team. And how FURIA get this over the line with Lucas winning that fight at ramp. This round, they do take the advantage again.
Yeah, probably a bit pissed that they didn't win that last round. It was all theirs, really, in a 4-on-2 with the A site and the B site. But right now, making the most of the guns. A 4-on-3, and they pull the brakes. They hold on. They see if FURIA want to give them anything else on these repositions. Right now, FURIA just kind of have to commit. Junior's in the middle of the site with the orb. He could get walked out on Palace. He's going to try and get close on the ramp, staying scoped to avoid making any more noise. Henny coming up con, and again, they look infatuated with the A site. It's what they're set up for, of course, but it's also where 2 players, now 1 sit. Only Junior deep on ramp. He's cleared it out. Can he stop the bomb from making it to the site? Nice shot. Orb's now on him, though, trained on his position. He's got to wait for that cat play of K-Serato, who's also smoked off of the connector. Oh dear, bomb planted. FURIA don't look convinced about this round. They might just save the double orb. Probably their best bet, given the money. They can rebuy.
Yeah, and even thinking long term as well, right? CT side. If you feel like you're not going to be using the $1,000 or whatever you end up saving for previous round, it's going to come in handy eventually. But with 2 AWP saved as well, it does allow FURIA to kind of do a rebuy here. Junior with 5.1k can easily drop a weapon. Art will be able to buy himself. And then for Vinny and Yuri, sure, might have a bit of a scrappy buy here. Heck, even if they want to, Junior can drop 2 M4s here. He has 6.5k. And he did. It's another strong buy here from FURIA. Risky situation though. Yeah, they had a bit of a run there at the end, but lost bonus, 1.9k, completely broke now.
They've all in this, right? And it's with the goal of like hoping they can get ahead of it, get to 14 while still, you know, keeping Plano on the weak side of the economy, but it does come with its own share of risks. If you lose this round, Plano are hot on your heels. They're right there playing catch-up. A-side take for Plano. They get 4 out through ramp and palace, but it's Junior to find the opening kill. Now the bomb plant's coming in, but Junior finding himself his second through the smoke. Lucas shut down. Junior has set FURIA up in a very big way. They might lose Vinny, because Junior's got himself 2, still in with the advantage. VSM up close, the boost lets Yuri deal with him, never even in too much danger there. Henny now trying to hold it from the sandwich. Junior, no-scope headshot through the stairs. And KNG, last man standing, they're on the bomb. Junior finishes him off, 4 in the round. Tiamo Junior, man. This guy, this is what we want to see from him.
Yeah, fantastic hold there from Junior. He doesn't go away either. You know, when you start feeling it, we hit the second shot, it's very easy to just feel like, man, I'm invincible. I'm just going to run through here. But even the second or the third shot here onto Henny. But yeah, fantastic job by Junior. Holds the bomb diffuser as well here at the end. A round that was looking very dangerous for FURIA. Plano ended up having half of that bomb site before even FURIA had a chance to realize. 14-10 now, though.
Deep. 30 kills deep. It's been a minute since I've seen Junior like this. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Just so everyone gets the reminder, like, by the way, this is why he was at it. This is what he's capable of. This is what he can do.
When FURIA need him as well, right? Like, you know, we're looking back. Obviously, it's a very different game, very different day, but we know that Plano have been lethal on Mirage. Even if you forget that head-to-head, on all their Mirage games have been dominant. So what a time to step up on this CT side. Can they close? 2 rounds needed for FURIA. Double orb to stop them, though. Junior. Oh, that's an easy peasy onto VSM. He goes back.
Yeah, going back in. All right, he's feeling it. You know, so you understand why he's trying it, but that's one that you would never know. You know, I think if he wasn't 31 kills deep, you wouldn't even see him consider going in a second time around. Fair enough, though, man. The aggression, it's been working. Oh, it's waiting back here in Con. KNG is going to check. Oh, no, he didn't. He didn't check the corner. That's a freebie for Art, and it's put the advantage back in the favor of FURIA.
Oh, dear. They're out A, 10 seconds. You got to get the plant. You need to go default. There's too many open positions right now for these CTs. Another kill for Lucas. Plant's coming in. It's open as hell. Lucas needs to cover. Quesarata kills him from the short side, and it's a done deal. It's 15 for FURIA. Would have loved to see them go default. Maybe
another weird plan. Yeah. But even if you are scared, right? Like, you should be scared.
Cover it.
You at least know where the other people are. You know that jungle is not really clear. You know the connector's not clear. So why take the gamble on planning there? It's a bit of a question mark for me. Super close round, though. Can't believe Quesarata survives. Map and match point now for FURIA. 5 of those as well. It's not over yet, though. FURIA hasn't done a good job on their economy. It's been some really close rounds. Could at least be reset here.
Oh, had the scope there. Very late to Con to be scoping up top middle. The orb's grabbed by Art, but this one's still under question as to where this round is going. It's not a guaranteed close for FURIA anymore. Leaning A. Art really wants to try and grab back that advantage that was gained by Leo, but no flashes to peek into middle with. Still holding some molly, some smokes for this commit. No A lurkers this round, so it might be a B ending for Plano. They actually do just leave the apartments, grouping back to grab the bomb in mid. Try to flash a ticket orb off. That's done its job. Art drops off the top of the booth and repositions at triple. Still scared of A, and rightly so. Lucas is coming up through the ramp late. This will be that A play. 30 seconds. This site has let them down. Time after time, Plano. 3 CTs here. Will that always be the case?
Oh, that was almost a collateral for Art. He's seen the man out ramp now. This is a weird fight for Art to have to take. The AWP, not the gun you'd want there. And Yuri now swinging out needs this trade. If he doesn't get it, there are bodies flinging over connector coming his way. That's a bit of a disaster as far as it goes. The molly delays the bomb plant for now. It's giving Vinny a tiny bit of room, a tiny bit of space, but they swing him, they deal with him. And Keserato's just left saving. 11 on the board for Plano. The A play works wonders. Oh, in a really, really rough spot. And honestly, I don't know how you guys feel about this. Yuri, with him being there the whole time, I would have loved to have just seen Yuri take over the responsibility of holding ramp, have Art worrying about connector. The fact that they take that as 2 separate 1v1s, you know, I understand you're kind of trying to play like a bit of a bait and switch. You're hoping Art just nails the shot and you never even have to have this conversation. And it's like, if he does die, Yuri's a nasty surprise. But Yuri swings out, if anything, way too soon, misses the first volley of shots, then they're rushing him from con, and it's like, at that point, man, you're getting pressured from ramp, you're getting pressured from stairs, you're getting pressured from jungle. You know, there's only so much you can hold as one player.
Yeah, it's a bit of a disconnect there for sure. As you mentioned, right, we could have Yuri just holding right side, leaving Art to essentially just fend for that connector area. Yeah. Or even at that point when Art goes down, right, to your point here, Harry, maybe you're better off not peeking at all.
Yeah, right, yeah. And, you know, like, you've already basically played the bait and switch. Like, you know, you could just fully commit to it. Yuri could have never even tried to swing in that instance.
What? That's one way to go about it. Yuri jumps up top mid after finding a kill. He almost takes down VSM. Guns getting retrieved in middle. Oh, Keserato, he's a bit alone right now, but they are setting up in the apartments. He gets mollied. He has to use a smoke there to get out. Junior gets AWP'd in the meantime. Vinny's coming in from under. Will they check it? They're looking at it on the cross right now. If he goes too early, they're going to be ready. Oh, the wallbang coming in the favor of Leo this time around. And back at B, Keserato gets a kill. That might send the bomb out. They've already got A. Henny's cleared that bomb site. And Keserato's so low, he might even just be thinking about saving already. Leo doesn't want to let that happen, though. Perfect read from Leo. Bomb has been planted. No way, Keserato's ready.
It's totally comeback territory as well. 15-12 now, FURIA forced on a save. It'll be most likely 15-13, and really only one massive weapon round left for Plano to have to win. Yeah, they're staying in it. It's been some funky rounds, I'd say, on both sides. As expected, though, it's an intense game. Timeout call from FURIA, or maybe it's just to have a bit of a chat. Do you think that they have another eco round coming up, so shouldn't be seeing all too much craziness. Maybe a bit of a gamble stack to try and make a round like this work. But yeah, I don't think we'll be seeing a single buy from FURIA, not even a pistol at this point. Try and save as much money as possible.
I am getting a little bit worried because, like, you know, so the supporting cast right now around Junior is, I guess, like Keserato, pretty high up on the scoreboard, but I think his kind of tally right now comes with the caveat of a lot of these kills have just been on saves, right? Like low impact frags that haven't really played into the round. When you look at the guys that have been taking the bulk of fights early on here, right? I'm looking at people like Vinny, you know, like your Arts, your Yuris. These guys are not faring too well in the head-to-head, right? It's kind of scary how a lot of these successes have come off the back of Junior. Now, it's great for him. Usually, he is one of the more quiet players, and it's the other guys having to try and, you know, make up for that. So it's nice that he's able to to take matters into his own hands, but it does concern me because Plano, as they're grinding their way back into this, we need like even one more player to kind of rise to the occasion alongside Junior, or else this could get out of hand. And there really isn't much going, spread out like across the team right now in terms of successes for FURIA. This should just be a nice clean round, and hell, it is. What do you know? The pistols are broken down. This leaves you with an investment, and that could be it in theory. You know, you might be partial buying to decide whether or not you go to overtime. Vinny's the guy, man. Vinny's the guy. I want more out of Vinny. So often, I love Vinny as a player. I just want to get ahead of it and say I love Vinny as a player. And he's given us some great moments in this game so far. Think back to Nuke, man. Think back to that 1v3, the power gaming glove, Vinny. Now you're 7-20. Get the glove on. Give us a big round. FURIA only need one more. And it's got to be this round if it was going to be any.
Yeah, right. Going to be broke for number 30. It's good as FURIA are winning low econ rounds. It's not what you want to be relying on in a game like this. Giving up mid completely.
We did see this setup from FURIA before, though. Just very tight on the bomb sites. It's a little bit more loose this time around, but might look to find that out some more at later stages. But I say that, though. Plano, no nades, just running up towards this A ramp. Jumping up, rather.
I love that bait, though. It actually works. They leg Junior. Henny just following his teammate, hopping, and there's the wallbang for Lucas. Oh boy, maybe even thinking about the save.
Honestly,
right
I think just save.
But save where? That's the thing, because the bomb's going B.
Yeah,
FURIA don't even know it.
Oh my god, I don't think it is as simple as just save then. I imagine that is legitimately what FURIA are thinking about here. Like, they barely even had a chance to play this round. One guy getting wallbanged in Yuri underneath Palace, the other. And Vinny opened up onto right away as soon as the round starts. Now they lose Serato as well. And if any more of these guns get taken away, it might be an overtime as good as locked in. Having to face Plano in round 30 with just pistols and whatever they're able to save.
Big exits. They need to run, though. There is no value in getting kills here for FURIA. You're not helping yourself at all. You're just risking your life in more gunfights. Plano can buy no matter what happens. And so FURIA need to get away with it, both weapons here at a bare minimum. That they will. 15-14. Plano, man, they never gave up. They've carved quite a path back into this T side. All for this one single round.
Yeah, it's stable as well. I feel like there haven't been a lot of rounds where they just ran and won just from killing people by themselves. Even that round there, we see a fake into A right, and it comes into reaction play as well. No nades, so it kind of has FURIA panic a little bit. KNG up in mid at that point, gets the kill, opens up the round even more. Has them fall back, but yeah, we talked about it, the potential, especially when it was 15-10 and FURIA's money was looking the way it did. There is always the potential of the overtime. And here we see it, last round of map 2. Oh, KNG spots Junior. They spot each other, but both whiff.
What a risky play for Junior. I don't know if he had the spawn there. It seemed pretty late to the window.
Yeah, it did. Maybe he whiffed the jump a little bit. Or maybe he feels like he has to be the guy that kind of takes control.
Yeah. That is true. No, a lot of these rounds that Plano have won, Junior's just been sat in CT spawn and ticket, kind of avoided, not really given much. Now it's a B play. We've not seen a hard B exec in this entire T side for Plano. They've often just come here in the late round or set their lurker out.
Okay, this is kind of exciting though, because Serato is one of the players who has been looking activated, just never really given a chance. So many of his kills have been on saves, right? Where he's just been the last guy alive, leave him be, trying to hold on to a gun. They're finally going to give him a chance to play into the round, but dead immediately. No love for Serato. Vinny, all eyes on you, man. Very, very quiet game. 7 kills, but no one will remember that if you step up in this moment. He's waiting in the smoke. He's playing the trigger discipline, not giving over the aim of the game. Vinny with the double. He is getting wrapped, but he's got between them somehow. Leo's finally going to deal with him.
No.
Yuri's out through market, and it's all onto KNG and Henny. The double AWP, the left and right hook of Plano to try and get this over the line from Shaw. They've missed the timing onto Yuri. They deal with him. Junior now alone. 30 plus kills deep in this game and a 1v2 to decide the outcome. Swings out and KNG wrecks him from the short side. Plano, they lock in overtime. We run it back again. Oh, it falls apart for FURIA. Vinny tried his damnedest to right his wrongs in that B-bomb site. But when you look at that, you see who's left alive, you see it's KNG and Henny, you know it's that annoying double off on the T side.
I feel like the defensive setup for FURIA is coming back to bite them a little bit here as well. There's just so much map control for Plano in all these situations. So yeah, you're right, Terry. Like Vinny tries his darndest, but not easy when you're completely surrounded.
Almost catching a kill on the jump. No way. The wall bang, all calculated by Vinny. Doesn't let KNG escape. Hit by the molly, hit by the bullets. And battered and bruised are Plano coming into this round. 2 kills immediately go the other way. Where has that come from? Lucas trying to smoke anything on this A site. It's going to fall off the stairs though. BSM try and jump across, but he's been dealt death by Yuri with the bomb cut loose as well. 2 on 5. This round is as good as dead for Plano.
Very typical winning the first round in overtime. You've been struggling with that. But I think it falls in the back. We talked about the economy. Just FURIA for the last 5 rounds was just in not good shape at all. It's 10k overtime money here, so even want to be mindful here with Art of going down, but he gets Lucas as I say that.
Oh dear. Oh, headshot somehow.
Man, I feel for Vinny. The poor guy just gets deleted in the most unreal ways. Henny with the little flick shot that wrecked Vinny so hard he did a backflip. But it is just an AWP save for Henny. Counter-terrorists win. You know, +1 of Vinny as well for sticking the landing. That was nice.
Can you do a backflip, Harry? Trampoline
on a trampoline,
on a trampoline,
I can't backflip. I can front flip.
Oh, that's something. That's...
Front flipping's way easier than
definitely
backflipping.
Way easier, yeah. I'm the same.
There's something about the feeling of falling over backwards makes me feel
I know I'm
uneasy.
going to break my neck if I ever try it, so I just never try it.
My toe once went into the spring of a trampoline as someone else was jumping on it.
Oh.
And I just cracked the little guy in half, didn't I?
Oh. What, your toe or the guy who was jumping?
Yeah, the guy, mate, just dead right there.
Got your revenge.
Trampoline just didn't move. It was always buoyant or springy. Not buoyant.
Yeah.
We were in the
It's
ocean.
underwater
Trampoline.
Yeah, just jumping on sponges.
Oh, with the opener. And that's going to send Plano back away from middle. They don't want to contest this, so they're going to look towards the murky waters of this B-bomb site. K Serato ready and waiting. Also, triple AWP. Didn't draw attention to it, didn't want to, but FURIA, they do like doing this. This is actually one of their many solutions to Mirage, is to bring a triple AWP into play. Oh, no. Timing. K Serato, please. K Serato. I don't like it. Or maybe I do. I can't tell you. I'm indecisive. I'm not sure. There's a lot of people here, K-Serato. Are you sure that you're cut out for the job? Oh, catches KNG, but there's more where that came from. Another AWP now on the angle, but it's VSM to snipe the kill away. Vinny, he's on the headset, mate. He's calling for rotations. He's saying, boys, I need some help. And Suad's here to hold the line. Junior helping out, and it is a bloodbath in that B-bomb site. FURIA getting squeaky clean in it. 17 rounds to their name, and now 1 away from going flawless in the first half of this overtime.
Yeah, really starting to get activated here. Later stages of this game. Couldn't really afford the triple op setup in regular time, so regulations. It's nice to see them trying something new.
And now it's just AKs, right? They wanted to win a first round before they went for the triple orb. You can't blame them with how expensive that is, but grabbing some head shooters and leaving Junior on his choice of a weapon. Nowadays, smoke attack. We've got a mid-site smoke coming in. Different approach, but fast play still coming in. And Art, he's hiding in the sandwich, great position. Molly won't get him, and he's got freebie. Second kill for Art, and here they come, painting the A site with blood. It's like Art attack, 2-on-4. Yuri above the smoke, looking for anything. And VSM Ahani, this is it. This is the flawless half of FURIA. Can they do anything about it?
No nades left either. Just a very difficult position to be in here if you're a Plano. Needed to hit some incredible shots, not gonna happen. But yeah, stable here from FURIA. 3 rounds in that overtime to close it off. Swapping over to the T side. Who knew all they needed was some more AWPs?
It's actually gnarly how often the triple AWP has been a solution for FURIA. Like throughout 2020, that was something we saw as a real reoccurring theme. And you know, hasn't fallen out of prominence with the addition of Junior. They're still looking to do it. That's the thing, when you've got Art, K-Serato and Junior, you very much understand why you feel like you can lean into that triple AWP. They're 3 very, very good AWPers, and they all have 3 pretty distinct styles, I would say, right? Like, Art's definitely the more aggressive out of all of those AWP players. K-Serato, he's a very safe AWP player. Right, he's someone who will just sit on that back plat at B and wait for 2 minutes if he has to, man, from beginning to end of the round. So this is it. Plano now needs to go flawless as well, and that would be to get us to a double overtime situation. Are we going to get there? FURIA looking like they want to throw in a fast B play. They've got 1 man in middle, right? For that, we're looking at Art again, trying to get up the catwalk. VSM is the man to break the silence first. Now tucking himself in at the car. This is a horrible crossfire to deal with. This is one of the worst crossfires in the game, I think, for T's to try and get through. Look at all the damage these guys get away with. And still at the truck waiting, Leo moves into that position as well. They try their hand at that B play, but I will tell you, man, whenever FURIA have tried that B split, and it's a pretty signature FURIA play, right, to have Art run down Cat and the rest of the guys explode out of apps, every single time Plano have been set up perfectly to deal with it. Art will barely make a dent in the short side. It feels like he is just a free kill at that point in time, and that crossfire between the van and site player, devastating.
I feel like FURIA is hoping for that B-bomb site to be a little bit more clear, right? But Plano, we've only really seen Plano leave that B-bomb site after the fact they've lost an entry.
Yeah.
Other than that, to your point, Harry, they've done a really good job on these B holds.
Yeah, and you know, I mean, I think if there ever was a time to go for a Hail Mary, like B play, you know, just fast B rush, it would have been that first round beginning your T side of overtime when you've already gone flawless, right?
Doing it again?
Yeah,
I was
doing
gonna
it
say,
again. That's
It's only 1 man here. I mean, this is the round to do it, right? It feels like Plano thought, they won't do that again. We just destroyed them. We barely lost a player. And so now FURIA go, well, maybe we will. Although maybe they won't. Bomb picked back up and looking at lower is Art coming in again on one of these lurks. Are you going to keep AAA forever? Will KNG not float back and consider this B bomb site as an option? Not until Furia commit. They've got a great chance. Leo back of the site, not giving kills away is key from him. VSM's pushed top mid. He can now regroup on short very quickly. The smoke's there to cut him off. Leo is not giving them anything. He's welcoming them into the bomb site, and VSM gets another. Leo now spotted, but they can't cross to him. They've got to beat VSM to the punch, and that's easier said than done. 3 kills. Junior can't find a trade. Leo from the back of the site pushing in, and it's a full house for Plano. 4 players finally there in that last kill. And Furia, man, they had a great T-side of regulation.
Yeah.
Where did that go?
I wonder if they're going to go back to B now, right? Like something a little out of the box, right?
Something
You try to hit them with something they haven't seen before, so you go with the back to B play. Ugh, come on. Are we getting another overtime out of this or not?
Yeah, potentially. I was going to say the previous round, the setup we saw from the Plano, if one player goes down, especially VSM there, I do think we see another one of those gamble stacks towards mid or A and leaving B bomb site by its lonesome. But they don't hit the timing, and VSM does a really good job there. 3 kills to his name, falls back. And as we mentioned, Leo just super smart there, back at bomb site. All he has to do is stay alive. We're not looking for kills at that point. Wait for your teammates. Art gets help this time around though in mid. It looks kind of the same setup towards B, but again Art goes down. Haven't had any success with these rounds. Say that though, we do know that it's only Leo here. Retake setup now.
Oh. There I go saying that.
Wow, they actually did go B again.
Yeah.
Who knew? Oh,
That's
Crazy.
crazy.
He decides, all right, doing things by the book hasn't exactly been working. So Serato hits them with a bit of a classico there. Now Yuri is rapping as well. And oh, mic drop from Serato and Yuri, 19-17. Furia in the grudge match, the rematch versus Plano. They take it 2-0. Plano, I don't think they can be too disappointed, right? They almost get that to another overtime, but it's just snatched away on the back of a back-to-back-to-back B play. Oh, GG's Furia. Both teams moving on to the next stage. We'll be back to break this down in just a moment. Don't go anywhere.